Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Now, if you watched the last episode, you would have seen we were stranded. RAC nightmares, which I'm still going to be dealing with soon. But anyway, as you can see, I'm driving the van again. And thanks to Dannyboy, you know you are Dannyboy, we're back up and rolling. Not without its challenges though. So just want to thank everybody for all your help. Everybody that commented, messaged me privately with suggestions of what to do, what to check and all that kind of thing. It turned out it was a combination of things. I think it was the distributor cap, the that center carbon point, whatever it is, that was busted. There was some suspect wiring that somebody had a go at before and soldered these two wires together, and that was losing connection and general, you know, tidying up of the earths and all that kind of thing. That got it going, and that was a joyous occasion, and there was lots of celebrating afterwards. And Dannyboy went home, did that in the dark, and then next day started up just fine, and then conked out, and then wouldn't start, doing the same thing, and then nothing. Just turn the key, nothing. Starter motor wasn't engaging anything at all. So obviously I had to bring Dannyboy again, bless him. While I was waiting for him, I cleaned up all the earth points I could find around the engine bay, to no effect. Anyway, tracked it all the way down to ignition wire had come completely apart underneath the steering column. So and now she's running again. But it's one of those things, like when you have a breakdown and you fix something and it breaks again straight away. I know it wasn't the same thing, it was a different thing. You kind of lose confidence a little bit. So I'm a little bit like, oh, is it going to conk out? Is it going to start again? Blah blah blah. You know, you get this kind of your confidence is a bit dented. Hang on, ambulance is coming. There's nothing terrible happened. Anyway, so yeah, your confidence does get shaken a little bit, but like I said, and without jinxing it, usually she's pretty good, and usually it's a simple thing. This is what always gets you, and it's like Danny said, yeah, it usually is a simple thing, but it's finding the simple thing which is the issue, especially when it comes to the electrical stuff, because it can be such a lot of things. But so basically, if you have one of these and you have similar problems, definitely check in underneath your steering column. Take the plastic panel off. There's a bunch of wires under there. Twice I've had problems with that. No, 3 times I've had problems with the wires under there. So it's a good idea to make sure all those connections are good. That's a good place to start, to be fair. And all the earth points and stuff around the engine, because these old vans, they do have janky wiring, and the earths are a major thing. Anyway, I've learned a lot. I've definitely learned a lot over the last couple of days. It's been highly stressful, and I count my blessings that I have people like Danny I can turn to. And also, it was a blessing in disguise a little bit this morning, because even though it was stressful, we could have easily driven off and we could have broke down on a major road. We was still parked, so it was a good job it happened like that. So that, you know, I look at the positive sides of it, things like that. Anyway, and like I said, you kind of get to learn the quirks of the vehicle. So when this happens again, or if this happens, I hope it never will happen again, but if this happens again, I know where to go to first, you know what I mean? I know where the likely suspects are. Anyway, so it's all calm now. We're all calm, we're all right. And since we've got a new distributor cap on, it's driving great. It really is, which is nice. So basically, RAC suck, and I'm going to be leaving RAC as soon as I can. I've already put a complaint in about them anyway. If you watched the last video, you'll know what I'm on about. Are totally unacceptable. And somebody did suggest, I think it was Auto Aid, is a good one. I've never heard of them, and obviously people would say about Green Flag and stuff like that. So, but if anybody's got any suggestions of good breakdown, I mean, I have had good experiences with RAC in the past, but it's not like we break down a lot. You know, the last breakdown was a year and a half ago, 18 months or so ago, and we drive daily, so it's not bad going. But it's like, I have had good experiences with them, but I've had bad experiences with them, but the way they treated us this time was awful. So I want to go with someone else. So if anybody's got suggestions, then please let me know. Preferably people that know what they're doing when they come and look at these things, you know, because I can't like call Dannyboy from wherever I am. Do you know what I mean? He is a legend. He's done a good job for us. Right. Anyway, onwards we go.
We'll ride these roads forever. Side by side we'll chase the sweetest moments whispered in our little space. With laughter and loving every turn we take. This thing called amazing race, no chance we'll break.